Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video I want to walk you through some of the projects I've been looking at. There's a clip someone sent to me. Her name is Lulu. She sent me a clip about a video, and since I'm going to be taking my time to explain that clip to her and also explain the clip and the projects that I'm backing for this bull run, I thought it wise to also shoot this video and share this with you. We are going to be working with Coin Market Cap. We're also going to be working with CoinGecko, and then I'm also going to be walking you through one other solution that we are going to be using. Let's look at Trading View. Yes, let's look at Trading View. Okay, so the first coin on the list that was called is Bitcoin, and then I'm going to walk you through it. So let's look at what's it called now. Let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is sitting at $97,559 right now. It's the elite coin in the crypto space, and Bitcoin is also one coin everybody should get, right? So depending on who you are watching this video, most of the people watching my channel are diasporans, Africans, people from all over the world, and they are watching this channel because they want to learn how they can come up. But the people closest to my heart are Africans who do not have the big money to invest into crypto, but see crypto as a means of coming out of where they are financially and getting into the big money. If you are part of those guys, I'm going to say this video is for you. If you already have a lot of money, you are a boomer, you are located in America, you're located in the UK, the US, I love you guys as well, okay? You have old money and you're looking at where you can invest, where the world is going to, where the future is going to. And I love you guys. I also want you guys to, take advantage of what's coming in terms of the bull run, which is coming. I want you to take advantage and lock in and make sure that you make the most of this market. So yes, Bitcoin is a very, very valuable coin. It's the best coin you should buy. The first cryptocurrency ever created. As you can see from here, it has a $1.9 trillion valuation. Yes, I have to make sure. Yes, $1 trillion valuation. It also has 24 hours. They've been 30 billion pumped into Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. So if you click over here, you see this is how much the cryptocurrency was traded in the last 24 hours. 30 billion was traded yesterday within 24 hours. Circulating supply 19.8 BTC in circulating supply, and this is the elite coin because what happens in the market is whatever happens to Bitcoin cascades down to other cryptocurrencies. Yes, whatever happens to Bitcoin cascades down to other cryptocurrencies. Right now, Bitcoin is at 97,500. If it moves to 105, a lot of other coins will move as well. Okay, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a secret hack for knowing what coins are going to move immediately Bitcoin moves, so that you should be able to protect yourself from experiencing losses and also protect yourself and look out for buying opportunities when they present themselves in the market. Okay, so enough said about Bitcoin. If you're a boomer, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of capital, you want to invest in cryptocurrency, go ahead and invest in Bitcoin. At least buy one Bitcoin. But if you are not liquid to buy one Bitcoin, I would say forget about Bitcoin for this cycle. Look out for Bitcoin in the coming cycle, because sometime either this year or next year, Bitcoin is going to crash to $15,000 and a lot of people are going to exit the market, right? If you buy at 97,000 and Bitcoin does 200, 250, you can sell, right? But if you are buying at 97,000 and you know that before Bitcoin hits 250k, it could dump to 70k, dump to 50, and you would be emotionally affected, then please, by all means, don't buy Bitcoin, because this is very, very important. Okay, very important. So if you're up and coming and you do not have the funds to buy one full Bitcoin, I would say, bro, leave Bitcoin alone, because there are other coins in this market that are going to do 50x, 10x, 500x and above. That's where you should be putting your money, so that $100 can turn to $10,000, can turn to $100,000, and then you can now invest in other verticals. So for now, leave Bitcoin for now. So moving on, the next coin I want us to look at is Solana. I'm holding a lot of Solana because I trade Degen, and I am using Solana to trade Degen because Solana's ecosystem is wired to be an Ethereum killer, right? Solana ecosystem is wired to support Degen trades, smart contracts, is a faster network, lesser gas fee compared to Ethereum, and I've been bullish on Solana since day one. If you look at this chart here, you can see that Solana is selling at 194. Yesterday, I entered the trade because I believe we're going to see movement in Solana. I was expecting Solana to touch 250 in the next 1 month. So there was a little pullback down to 140, 194. I'm going to be re-entering Solana today or tomorrow, and I'm going to ride Solana all the way to $1,000, $2,000 this year, hopefully, right? So this is Solana. Look at Solana right now. There's a 3.4 billion has been traded in the Solana ecosystem in the last 24 hours. Solana itself is sitting at a 94 billion market cap and a fully diluted volume of 115 billion. Okay, in the last 24 hours, the market cap rose by 3.6%, and total supply of Solana is $594 million, right? Sorry, for 594 million Solana. Okay, so if you have disposable income, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, I would say yes, buy Solana, right? Buy Solana, hold Solana on spot. If you have the liquidity, $10,000 to invest, I would say put $2,000 into Solana, and you will be able to turn your $2,000 to $20,000 or thereabout this cycle, right? This cycle. But if you do not have up to $2,000 to put into Solana, let's say you just have $200, and that's what you want to put into crypto, because it's advised you do not invest more than 3% of your net worth in crypto. If that is you listening to me right now, and you have just $200 to spend into crypto projects this season, I would say forget about Solana. Yes, forget about Solana, right? Keep it in the rearview mirror, right? Okay, so this is Solana. I'm just going to look at another coin on this list. Let's go back. Let's look at AVAX, right? And don't worry, if you have any questions from this video, leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to respond to those comments. I'm going to answer your questions. And if there's any one of you who needs me to do a detailed video for those questions, I will do those detailed videos for your questions. Okay, so Avalanche is currently sitting at $26, right? 10.7 billion market cap, 450 million tokens available. It has its own network, which means it is a cryptocurrency. It's a token. Sorry, it's a coin, right? There's this conversation about coin versus token. A coin is a crypto project that has its own blockchain, right? A token is a crypto project that is built on somebody else's blockchain. They don't have their own blockchain. So if you want to buy that coin, you have to own the native token of that blockchain, and you need to use it to buy that coin. So I'll give you an example. Solana is a coin, a crypto project, a coin, right? Solana has its own network, so it's a coin. Grass, on the other hand, is a crypto project. It's a token. It doesn't have its own blockchain, right? So you need to hold Solana to actually buy grass. You swap Solana for grass, right? And then you cannot trade grass without having Solana. So that's to answer it. And so AVAX is its own ecosystem. It's its own coin on its own blockchain, and then it has other coins that are built on the AVAX ecosystem. Now you can be built as a token, and down the line you create your own blockchain and you move, no problem. But projects that have their own blockchain are always going to have a higher upper hand, because they have their own blockchain, they have their own ecosystem, they have other projects that partner with them, and you can cash in and make the most of the opportunity, right? So Avalanche is a good project, solid project. I want to check in on something. You can see there's total supply of 450 million AVAX, and then 715 total supply, max supply. Okay, right now we have 411 circulating, and in the last 24 hours, 308 million pounds, sorry, million dollars, why am I saying pounds, entered Avalanche, and the price moved 13.4%. So that's for Avalanche. I want you to see something. The all-time high of Avalanche is $146 for one, all-time high. All-time low was in 2020, $2.7 for one token. Right now at $26, it's a good buying opportunity, but you need to look at the charts, right? I'm going to do a look at the chart moment with you guys. So for now, this is where Avalanche is, $26 right now. And if you have $200 to invest, you can as well buy some Avalanche, right? One of the biggest mistakes we make in crypto is that we want to wait till we have $1,000 to buy the coins we want to buy. But you can DCA into any of these coins by just buying a $5 worth this month, another $10 worth next month, $50 more worth the upper month, and by the time you get to the ending of the year, you have more than one Avalanche. Okay, so DCA is the way to go. And by the way, DCA means dollar cost average. Okay, so at the tail end of this video, I'm going to open TradingView, and we are going to look at some tokens right here. So let me pull up BTC USD, and we'll come back to that later on. It's going to be a long video, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, so the next coin we are going to be looking out for is Sui. Now, Sui is a very new, very sweet project, lovely ecosystem. So yeah, Sui is currently sitting at $3.4 right now. In the last 24 hours, $965 million has gone into the ecosystem, has been traded on the ecosystem. You have it sitting at a $10 billion market cap. Sui is one of those tokens that can go up to $10, $15, $20 in this cycle. And so if you have $200, I would advise you to put 10% into Sui right now. Okay, 10% into Sui, and expect that the coin will do well in the coming months, right? If you want to be more precise with your investment, I would ask you to go look at the chart, watch out for a buying position when you see a 30, 10 or 15% dip to buy. Currently, in the last 1 hour, it's dropped 0.2, last 24 hours 3.1%, and in the last 7 days, it has moved up 17%. So if you bought $300 worth of Sui 7 days ago, as of today, you would have made 16% of $300. I believe that should be about $50 profit, 7 days. Okay, so that's Sui. The next one on the list, let's look for it, is Pepe. Let's look out for it. Yes, Pepe is a meme coin, and it is super duper cheap, right? Super duper cheap. Now, Pepe is a meme coin. It has no intrinsic value. The only value Pepe has is it's trending. Whenever Pepe trends, the coin goes up. So if you look at Pepe in the last 7 days, it has moved up by 7%. But once the hype comes, it can do 400%, 1000%, and your $10, $20, $50 here and there in Pepe can turn to $10,000 overnight. That is the meme coin effect. Okay, so it's currently valued at currently valued at 4.2 billion, and in the last 24 hours 689 billion has been traded on the ecosystem. When you see ecosystems that attract 600 million, 2 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion, mark those ecosystems, because money is going into those projects, right? I give you an example here. You have Bitcoin, in the last 24 hours, 27 billion was traded on the ecosystem. Ethereum, 15 billion, right? XRP, another good coin, 6 billion, right? And then if you come down, you look at something like BNB, just 1 billion, right? And so you need to take note of how much is traded, is their attention. Go where the attention is whenever you are buying. Sorry, my camera is shaking. Go where the attention is whenever you're buying projects. But it's always good to be there before the attention comes, right? Before the attention comes, you make sure you are there. For example, Alibin, you had 1 Bitcoin, right? 7 days ago, you would have made about over $1,000 just holding Bitcoin in the last 7 days, right? So this is leading up to the last thing I want to say on the video. And then we now have on this list Near. Let me look for Near. Yes, Near protocol is another cheap one, $3.5. Yes, 9% in the last 7 days, 1% in the last day. 24 hours, $177 million has entered the ecosystem. The coin is worth, I think, 4 billion, right? The coin is worth 4 billion. You can go and do your own research as to the all-time high of this coin and the all-time low. 3.5% is a good buying price. So if you have $200 to invest into crypto, put $20 into Near. Good project, good utility. They have their own network. Invest 20%, 10% into the project. Okay, and then to wrap up this video, I'm going to keep going till I finish all the coins on this list, and then we'll look at it. The next coin we are going to be looking at is Ton. Let's see if we can see Ton here. Ton should be. Okay, so yes, the next project is Ton. Ton is sitting at $3.7 right now. The real average price for Ton is $5, $6, right? So it's sitting at a buying opportunity. If you buy this coin at $3.7, in 1 month time, it could be back to $6, which means if you bought in with $10, you've doubled your money. Simple. Okay, so Ton is sitting here. In the last 24 hours, 137 million was traded on it. It's worth $9 billion to be precise, 9.4 billion. And then let's look at one of my favorites, totally favorites, Chainlink, sitting at $19 is a steal. 500 million spent on it yesterday, valued at 12 billion. 10% buy chain, forget about it. All right, we passed this coin a few while back. I want to talk about it again. What's it called now? B10 Sota. B10 Sota. B10 Sota. Yes, there it is. B10 Sota is a very, very, very hyper project. It's currently sitting at 383 right now. But when I heard or discovered this coin, it was sitting at $500-600 for one, right? And in the last 7 days, it has moved 14%. In the last 24 hours, it dropped 2%, and 150 million was spent on it, right? 3.2 billion market cap. This 3.2 billion market cap will become 30 billion market cap in the nearest future. So think about it. I know the price is expensive. Think about investing maybe 1% of your portfolio because of the price. Just buy small share and keep. It's not going to do 10x, but it could do 2x, right? So buy, right? I'll leave virtuals out of this video and talk about it in the next one, right? So if you look at all these projects we've talked about, these are good projects, but I would always advise you to buy projects that are good, have a good ecosystem, have their own blockchain, or have their own utility they are bringing to the marketplace. And then rather than buying one Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes to 250k and you double your money or thereabouts, I would rather go and look out for a coin like Near Protocol, $3, buy 50, and then watch that 50 10x 20x than go and buy one Bitcoin, right? Another project that I'm going to be talking to you guys about is on this. Yes, let me pull it up. Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump has 4 years in office. The coin is sitting at $19. This was the initial price I bought it at, and it went as far as $75 per one, and I sold off. It's back in a buying position. You can see that in the last 24 hours, 5 billion entered into this coin, and this price, when that money reflects or does what it's supposed to do in the ecosystem, the price is supposed to go up to $30, right? The market cap of this coin is 4 billion, and yesterday 5 billion was transacted, which means a lot of money is coming into the coin. What that means is that this coin is going to go parabolic. So if you have $200, I would use a solid $100 and buy this coin right now. It's going to be a long-term play, but what I want you to watch is, I want you to watch out for where you see a 30% push, sell off, watch for another buying opportunity, see a 60% push, conserve your capital that way, because it's a meme coin, there's no real utility. So once you notice that in 1 hour or in 5 hours it has lost 10%, sell off at that time, let it dump out another 20-30%, and then buy back in. That's the game, because it's a meme coin, and once momentum dulls, and once people need to take money out of the crypto market to buy food, take care of themselves, they remember their meme bags, they take out money from there, they take care of themselves, and then when they have other monies coming, they go back and buy these projects. Okay, so this is where I'll be ending the video. Hope you found this video super insightful. Leave your comments in the comment section and watch the next video to learn how to get into projects super early. Thanks for watching.